In today's video, I will talk to you or I will teach you about the difference between two rhyming phrasal verbs. Here, out, and here, about. Out, about. Out, about. Here, out, here, about. Here, out, here, about. Okay, let's see the difference between here, about and here, out and their uses. And I'm sure you will love to learn the difference between these two beautiful phrasal verbs. Okay, and you will enjoy learning. I'm 100% sure, and you will learn them and their uses as quickly as possible. And once you learn them, nobody can make you forget them. Okay, let's learn about these two phrasal verbs. Hear out, hear about. Hear out, hear about. Hear out. First, hear out. If you hear somebody out, what it means is you hear everything a person has got to say. To hear everything. A person has or has got to say. It means from A to Z. Understood? You gave the person a chance to tell you everything. Understood? That is what is called hear out. I have a boy comes late. He is late to the class every day. He comes late. And today the principal has decided to call the boy and explain the reason behind his being late. The principal actually wants to know why the boy is late every day. Understood? And what does it mean? The principal wants the boy to say why he is late. And the class teacher called him. And why did the class teacher call him? The class teacher, actually the first thing the boy did out of fear. Actually the boy was afraid because the principal called him. So, and even the class teacher was also very sad. Maybe the class teacher thought that the boy will be driven out of the school. Now the class teacher wants to hear him out. The class teacher actually gives him a chance to tell him or tell her everything that he has to say about why he is late every day. Understood? Do you get it? So, the principal will hear the boy out. The principal will hear the boy out. In the same way, you can make as many sentences as you want. Suppose if you have got something very important to say and the person you are requesting to give you a chance to tell him or her about you, and if that particular person allows you, understood, or gives you a chance to listen to all that you have to say, that is called hear out. Understood? You are giving that person a chance to hear him out. There are many problems that we face every day, and we either want our parents to hear us out, your friends to hear you out, your brothers to hear you out. Suppose if you have made a mistake and you want to explain your side of the story. See, if you hear me out, you can understand whether I have made the mistake or not. Whether it is my mistake or it is mistake of others. Of the boy who was saying that he was innocent. Isn't it? That's how you can use hear somebody out. Is that clear? But now, when it comes to using hear about, if you hear about something, understood? It means you are to be told. Understood? Did you hear about, to be told about something? STH. To be told about something. Hear about. Did you hear about your father's promotion? Have you been told about your father's promotion? Hear about. Have you been informed about something? Do you get it? Did you hear about his joining a new company? Did you hear about the boy next door? He has got a decent job. Do you get it? If a boy from your locality has been playing in Indian cricket team, it's not only a matter of prestige for the locality that you live in. It is a thing of pride, or it's a matter of happiness for the entire country, isn't it? So you can say, have you heard about the boy? What does it mean? About what? About his achievement. About what the boy is doing, isn't it? Have you heard about this? Have you been told about this? Do you get it? That's how we can use, hear about. Understood? Whether you have been told about something very important or not. Have you heard about his uncle? His uncle is a doctor. Have you all heard about about what he has done? It means if the boy has come out first in the class, have you heard about Ram? Understood? And you, what it means, what you mean to say is whether Ram, understood, has, whether you know about what Ram has done. Is that clear? Do you get it? I hope you have understood how to use, what are the differences between hear out and hear about. Hear out, hear about. Hear out. Is this not rhyming? Yes, this is rhyming. So, I heard about, or about your father's, I heard about your father's promotion. Understood? Now your father has become a GMist of Tata Steel. Is that clear? I am sure that you have understood the difference between hear out and hear about. Now let me explain them in Bengali and Hindi. I am sure that you will get a very clear picture. বাংলাতে বলি হিয়ার আউট আর হিয়ার অ্যাবাউট দুটোর মধ্যে একটা রাইমিং হচ্ছে, খুব দারুণ লাগছে। হিয়ার আউট বলতে কারো কথা সম্পূর্ণ শোনা, এবং তার কাছে, তো তোমার কাছে এরকম আর্জি থাকে, দেখ ভাই আমার কথাটা শোন, একদম শুরু থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত শোনা। এই যে শুরু থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত কারো যদি কোনো বক্তব্য থাকে সেটা শোনা, তাহলে ইউ হিয়ার সামবডি আউট। আন্ডারস্টুড? Let me, will you please hear me out? Will you hear from A to Z? From A to Z means I have so many things to tell you. You have to hear from the start to the finish. Is that clear? All that I have to tell you. If you cannot come to the decision without hearing me out. Do you get it? তুমি আমার কথা না শুনে you cannot come to the conclusion. There are many people who come to the conclusion, who come to an understanding. Understood? Who jump to the conclusion. This is not what is good. You have to hear somebody out before you make the final decision. Is that clear? So hear somebody out মানে এটা বোঝা গেল যে to hear everything a person has or has got to say. Is that clear? বোঝা গেল? তাহলে এখানে আমরা সেন্টেন্স করেছি দ্য প্রিন্সিপাল উইল হিয়ার দ্য বয় আউট, মানে ছেলেটার পুরো কথা শুনবে। অ্যান্ড দ্য বয় প্রত্যেকদিন লেট করে, ওর জন্য ওর কথাটা শোনার দরকার আছে। পুরোটা শুনলো যে ছেলেটা প্রত্যেকদিন লেট করে না, হয়তো ছেলেটার বাবা অসুস্থ, তাকে সেবা শুশ্রূষা করতে গিয়ে তার অনেক সময় লাগে। Maybe the boy's father is sick and he takes care of his father. That may be the reason why the boy is getting late every day. बुझा गया? तो ये हियर आउट का मतलब होता है किसी का बात पूरा सुनना, A to Z, ठीक है। मान लीजिए कोई बच्चा अगर हर दिन स्कूल में लेट कर रहा है तो प्रिंसिपल उसे बुलाया, उसका पूरा सुनेगा कहानी, क्यों लेट होते हो बाबू। तो ए से Z तक वो तब बोलेगा कि मेरा पापा जी बीमार है, इसी कारण उसका सेवा करता हूँ, तभी जाके मेरा हर दिन लेट होना पड़ रहा है। तो ये जो पूरा एक्सप्लेनेशन अगर किसी के पास सामने रखेंगे तो यू आर हियरिंग दैट बॉय आउट, अंडरस्टूड। आपको भी ऐसा बोलना पड़ सकता है, जैसे कि मान लीजिए हम लोगों में बहुत सारा दोस्त है जो क्या करता है, विदाउट हियरिंग यू आउट दे कम टू द कंक्लूजन, कोई सिद्धांत में पहुंच जाता है, आपके बारे में उल्टा पुल्टा बोल देता है। सो डोंट say anything. Before you say anything about me, first you hear me out. You need to hear me out before you say anything about me. Is that clear? और hear about ये भी rhyming type में हो रहा है। Hear about means किसी के बारे में कुछ बोलना, to be informed. Have you heard about his father's promotion? I have heard about your father's promotion. मैंने तुम्हारा पिताजी के प्रमोशन के बारे में सुना। He has become GM East of Tata Plant, टाटा स्टील प्लांट। आपका पापा जी का प्रमोशन हुआ, इसके बारे में मुझे जानकारी मिला। टू बी टोल्ड अबाउट समथिंग, आई हैव बीन टोल्ड अबाउट योर फादर्स प्रमोशन, इट मीन्स यू हैव बीन इन्फॉर्म्ड, अंडरस्टूड। सो आई एम श्योर दैट आप হিয়ার অ্যাবাউট তাহলে অর্থটা কি হলো, কাউকে কোনো কিছু সম্বন্ধে অবগত করানো, বলে দেওয়া। I have heard about your promotion, I have heard about the place, I have heard about the man, I have heard about our prime minister, I heard a lot about what you have done and what you are doing today. That is what it means. I have been informed, I have been told about who you are, what you are doing, about your country, about the culture, about your customs, understood. It means I have been told about A to Z, understood, about your country. Is that clear? So I hope my video today will not only keep you happy, will make you use these two phrasal verbs and will help you to understand the difference between these two phrasal verbs, and from now onwards you will never forget the use and the difference between these two phrasal verbs, and you will never forget to use them correctly. If you have learned the difference between these two phrasal verbs, hear out, hear about, don't forget to like my video, and if you have liked, don't forget to give me a like. If you have liked it, you don't forget to subscribe as well. And if you have really liked my class, I must request you to share my videos with those who you think have areas of weakness to benefit from, or to work upon and benefit from. I'm sure that you must not hesitate to do it for me. Bye.